Can we just talk? Can we just talk about where we coming?
I'm back.
Okay, so I'm excited to make a video for today because we just have some juicy topics. And yes, there's only two, but it's about my boy Harry. So without further ado, here is the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. By the way, if I look like a conceited piece of shit throughout this video, it's because I am. There's a lot to kind of like, you know, fix. But you know what? If my hair ends up not looking good throughout this video, I don't care. Okay, so before we get into the most recent news about Harry Styles, we're going to start with something that happened a few days ago. So basically, I saw this post on Twitter and it says, this girl met Harry in Italy today and showed him her nails and he said he liked the Miss You nails. Pick someone who's supportive. Now, at first when I read this tweet, I was like, what are they talking about? Like Miss You nails? But then it clicked and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a One Direction stan. I should know what this means. It's kind of funny how out of all of her nails, Harry picked out the ones that reference Louis. Like, are you kidding, Harry? You are not being subtle. You are never subtle. She is showing her true colors. But I mean, this tweet is so accurate. Like, pick someone who's supportive.
Yes, Harry.
Out of all of the 10 nails, he picks the Miss You ones. That resonates a lot. Like, he could have picked any nail that inspired him, but no. He had to pick something related to his husband. It says, so since I knew that Harry was here, I was very hyper and looked for him everywhere. And when we changed streets, he walked towards me and I just stopped him like, Harry? And he went in for a hug already. He was sweaty as fuck. And then all I had on my mind since I started this account was to show him my nails. So I said, so I do nails inspired by you and the boys. And he smiled, so my English went from good to fucking bad, and I was literally, want to see my nails? And he nodded, so I went to my phone and he was literally bending down. It was very embarrassing since I have weird photos on my gallery, but after having a ton of panic attacks, I found those nails. And he just said, these ones, points at the Miss You ones, are very good. I like the gradient. Like, honey, you could have picked your own, but okay. Then I just said thank you and asked if there's any possibility to take photos, and he said, I want privacy, sorry. So I nodded and said goodbye, and he walked away. Oh my
Satan.
Like, honey, what? Okay. The fact that Harry said, I love the gradient. Like, bitch, what the like, no, you're just picking them because it's related to Louis. Like, I can't even speak right now. I am lost for words. Like,
why do I feel like I'm gonna cry?
Harry's pretending like,
oh, I didn't pick them because it's because of Louis, whatever. No, I just like the gradient.
like, bitch, that's something Louis would say too. Like, imagine this fan that goes up to Louis and all 9 fingers are like Louis related, but the one finger is Harry related. And then Louis picks that one nail that's Harry related and says,
oh, I like this one. Well, because of the gradient.
That's literally what that is. It's just so obvious, and I just love how Harry's pretending to be all like edgy and artsy, like, oh, the gradient, oh, the saturation, like, oh my god. Like, bitch, just say that you love your husband. Okay. So yeah, I was shook by that. So let me know what you guys think about that below. In the past, I would think that this was fake because it does kind of sound a little fan fiction-y. You know what? At this point, I don't care because Harry is showing his true gay colors. Now in my next topic about Harry Styles, this made me more shook. So basically, Harry is shooting for HS2 and he was in Cancun, I think. So yes, Harry is getting ready for his second album, I think. Maybe he's shooting for either a photo shoot, maybe it's some music video, maybe it's an album cover. I have no idea, but it has to do with the next steps of his music career. Whatever it is, I don't care because look at this man's outfit. Now, this is obviously something that is not too new for Harry Styles to wear, so it's not like we're surprised that he's wearing it, but I will have to say that this is a lot more ostentatious and flamboyant than anything Harry Styles has ever worn. I don't know anything about fashion, so I'm not gonna pretend that I know by using these fancy vocabulary words, but I'm just gonna say right here, right now, that this is the most beautiful gay outfit I've ever seen. Like, just the color, the material, the way it shines in the light, It glistens. And then not only that, Harry is wearing his little Cinderella heels. And on top of that, Harry is wearing suspenders, and that is giving me hella Louis Tomlinson vibes. 2011, hello. But this shirt looks like a shirt Harry wore before on stage on his tour. I don't think it's the same one, but it reminds me of that light blue, silvery, sparkly kind of shirt that he wore before. But I just love how it pairs with suspenders and like a high-waisted bell-bottom pant. And I just love how his little heels are just hiding underneath the pants. Like, we see you, bitch. That's not just a little wedge. That's not a man's heel. That is a full-on fucking Cinderella stiletto. I do know my Disney fairy tale, Cinderella wears slippers, but just let me call them Cinderella heels. And I know I say this all the time, but no one else would be able to pull off this outfit. Like, it's so random and like mismatched and just like so Harry Styles, obviously. Like, no one would be able to wear these very fancy high-waisted bell bottoms with that color, with suspenders, and that kind of shirt with the heels. Like, I'm sorry, like, I've never seen someone wear this before, but that's why it's so unique to me. Oh my gosh, if Harry Styles ever comes out with some, like, I don't know, fashion line or just anything, he should just name it Styles, because it just fits perfectly. Like, open up some business or some shop thing and call it Harry's Styles. Harry needs to come out with every kind of line. He needs to come out with some like perfume line, definitely a makeup line, a fashion line, hair product line, a nail polish line, a cat calendar line, Louis Tomlinson is my boyfriend line of merch. I could go on. List stuff below if you can think of anything else. And oh my god, the rings as well. I forgot about the rings. When we look at Harry Styles, we really got to pay attention to detail here. When I look at this picture, I can't tell which is the wedding ring. There's a chance that Louis went overboard and he just gave Harry a lot of wedding rings. He's like, bitch, don't just put that on one finger. We need to put on all the fingers to show the ladies that you're taken. All of these could be engagement rings. They could all be wedding rings. I can't tell. Harry Styles wears different rings all the time. Small ring has left the chat. But anyway, guys, I could look at these pictures all day. I just really don't know what to say anymore. Harry Styles is just beautiful, and Louis Tomlinson is one lucky bloke.
She is thriving.
But yeah, that's really all that I had in my news for today. Just a bunch of Harry Styles shit, you know, pictures and his aesthetic, and just, you know, more confirmation that Harry loves his hubby and vice versa. So all this news just made me really, really happy, and I hope it made you guys happy as well. If you guys have been following my Instagram, you guys know I got 2 new kittens recently, and I wish that one of them were in here because I would really want to include them in one of my videos. They'd be crawling all over me. But no, I just have my other cat over here. She's old as fuck, so she does not want to be a part of this video. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm really trying to make more videos while I have time, but my life is pretty busy at the moment, so just bear with me. Thank you guys for all the support and the love that you give me for continuing this channel. There have been times where I just didn't want to continue making videos, or I didn't know what to keep making, but you guys are just the reason why I'm still just doing what I love doing, and because it's all for you and it's worth it. Sorry if that's really cheesy, but you know, I like cheese. But anyway, guys, I make a new video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.